I'm doing another reading challenge! This one is called the Reading Quest. This challenge is actually a month-long challenge. It goes from August 13 to September 10. It's a video game based challenge where you read books and you level up, and based on how many books you read and how many pages each book is, you gain points. I also love how there's this rule where if you read books by marginalized authors, you get double points. I love that. Created by the blog Read at Midnight, and all of the artwork is done by CW from Readthon, and I'm obsessed with her art, and also like we're mutuals on Twitter and I love her so freaking much. She's so sweet. I'm surprised that Read at Midnight didn't make her own artwork because her artwork's also amazing. Like, I'm happy that she has CW because I love her art so much. I'm not really going to be tracking points. I mean, I am, because I found this Excel spreadsheet that like tracks it and makes it really easy for you. I'll leave that Excel spreadsheet in the description below, so if you're also doing this challenge, you can use that. And also, I'm going to be doing some of the side quests, but I'm not going to be doing all of them, and I'm not really 100% sure on my TBR for that yet, so I'm not really going over that. But I will leave a Google Doc down below that has all of the quests that I'm going to be attempting and the books that I'm thinking about reading for them. I'm going to be using that Google Doc to track my progress throughout the readathon. So go check out that Google Doc if you need some recommendations and to see how I'm doing at the readathon. But anyways, let's get on to my TBR and all of the quests. I chose the character class of the Bard. Oh yeah, that's another thing about this challenge. There's like 4 different character classes, and you choose one of them and you go down the bingo card. And I chose the Bard because the illustration for the Bard is like the cutest thing ever, and also the Bard, hello, Shakespeare! I love Shakespeare, so of course I had to choose that one. So the first challenge of the Bard is read a book that has a TV show or movie adaptation, and for that I'm reading Persepolis. This is the second book, and this book, including the first one in the series, have a movie, and because this is a graphic novel, the movie is basically the graphic novel animated, and I've heard it's really good, so I cannot wait to finish this part and watch the movie. The next reading challenge is to read a fairy tale retelling, and the book I chose is Geek Charming. So this is a Princess and the Frog retelling, but since it's the only fairy retelling book I own, and I've owned this for years, I really need to get to this book already, so I'm gonna use this for the challenge. The next challenge is to read a book with striking typography. So the book I chose is History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This is the UK edition. Isn't it so freaking gorgeous? This one doesn't necessarily have like striking typography. It's super simple, but I think it just works for this cover, and I really love it. The next challenge is to read a book translated from a different language. So for this one, I can't really decide. I have 2 books. The first one is Incantesimo Trallerige by Samantha Van Leer and Jodi Picoult, or Dream a Little Dream by Kirsten Gier. This one is translated by German. This one is originally an English book, but this is the Italian edition. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick. Italian may be my first language, but I read really slowly in it, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up reading this one. I think I'm just gonna try to read this one, and if it starts getting super late into the readathon and running out of time, I'll just read this one because it's super short and it's in English, so I can get through it faster, obviously. And the last challenge is to read a banned book. For this one, I'm choosing The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. I don't have the book because I'm going to be listening to the audiobook. This book has been banned a bunch of times. I don't know why, but it's been banned a lot of times, so it definitely counts for this challenge. And I'm also reading this for the Diversity Bingo Challenge. I think it's read an Indigenous main character. I think that's what the challenge is called. But anyways, that's all for this video. Don't forget to check out the description. There's lots of information there. And comment down below if you're also participating in this challenge. What is your character class? Are you also the Bard, or are you one of the other ones? My social media links are all down below. My Twitter, my Bookstagram, my Goodreads. Ah!